Hello, this is Brian Bracken. The howling wind and the snow is falling down. And yes, this is a real voice. It's not some AR, artificial voice. We are going to discuss something that's interesting. Many people today want to know whether or not side hustles are actually something that we could do and how common they are. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the statistics and the breakdown of 2025. All right, real talk now. Have you noticed that it feels like everyone has a side hustle right now? You're not crazy. Today, up to 45% of the adults already have one, and another 69% are actually looking for one. So yeah, side hustles aren't just a trend, they're becoming normal life. But here's what people really want to know. How much do side hustlers actually make? How many hours do they work? And why is everybody jumping into this right now? Let's pull back the curtain and look at the real numbers. Here's what we're diving into today. Who's doing side hustles? How common are side hustles really? And how much people earn on the average? Now, how many hours do they work? Why side hustles are exploding right now? And what side hustles grew faster in 2025? So grab your favorite drink and get comfy. Let's talk money, freedom, and side hustles. How common are side hustles? Is this actually common, or is the internet just loud about side hustles? The answer is this. They're very common. Right now, about 36 to 45% of the adults in the United States have side hustles. 1 in 3 people in the UK do. 1 in 4 Canadians do. Australia has similar numbers. So yeah, this isn't just entrepreneurs on YouTube. These are your coworkers, your neighbors, and maybe even you. And here's the important part. More than 60% of side hustlers say they need the income, not for fun money, but to keep up with bills, groceries, debt, and life. Side hustles aren't just for extra cash. They're becoming a part of the financial survival kit. Who side hustles the most? Let's break this down by generation, since the differences are wild. Generation Z absolutely is leading the charge. Over half of Gen Z have a side hustle. Their average income is about $300 to $600 per month. For some, side hustles are over half of their total income. They're doing content, freelancing, reselling, AI, and they really don't love the traditional 9 to 5 box. Millennials are right behind them. About 42 to 48% have a side hustle. They make $700 to $1,200 a month on the average. Their reasons: debt, housing costs, kids, and wanting more financial breathing room. Gen X sits around 30% side hustlers, and boomers at 12 to 15%, with many boomers doing passion projects or supplementing retirement income. Basically, the younger the generation, the more likely they are to stack income streams instead of relying on just one. How much do side hustlers really make? Okay, this is the part everyone waits for. How much do people make actually? Across studies, the average side hustle income is $688 to $1,200 a month. Well, that sounds awesome, right? But here's the honest twist. The median, meaning the middle number, is more likely $200 to $400 per month. So what's happening? A small group earns a lot, and a huge group earns a little. Most side hustlers are covering groceries, gas, phone bills, debt payments, saving cushions. Only about 10 to 27% hit the $1,000 plus per month. And yes, some people turn side hustles into full-time income. But it's not push button, get rich. It's learn, test, improve, scale. How many hours do side hustlers work? Now for the time question. People always assume side hustlers work until 3 a.m. in the morning and their eyes have black circles under their eyes and they're so tired they don't know what ends up. Well, that's simply not true. Here's what the numbers show. Over half work less than 5 hours per week. About a quarter work 5 to 10 hours. A smaller group does 10 to 20 hours. And around 9% go full beast mode at 20 plus hours per week. Most people are doing side hustles after work, before work, weekends, late night focus blocks, and consistent time chunks. Those earning $1,000 plus per month usually put in 10 to 25 hours a week to build scalable digital stuff like courses, templates, or content. Why do people start side hustles? Well, let's talk motivation. And this is where it gets human. The number one reason is you got extra income. But that's not the whole story. People also want to have breathing room to pay off debt, retirement security, emergency funds, and inflation relief. And then there are deeper reasons, such as control over their time. No boss for at least part of their life, to turn passions into income, to someday quit their main job, and or to prove to themselves they can. Side hustles aren't just about money. They're about freedom, options, and identity. What are the fastest growing side hustles right now? All right, let's rapid fire the stuff that exploded in 2025. AI-powered side hustles, AI content creation, AI video tools, automation services for small businesses, prompts, templates, tools, digital education, mini courses, coaching, workshops, paid communities, freelancing, copywriting, video editing, virtual assistant work, social media management, creator economy, YouTube, short form videos, podcasting, affiliate marketing. There's a lot of them. Right now in history, we live in a time where we can start a business on your laptop with free tools and zero permission. That's insane in a good way. So now I want to hear from you. Drop it in the comments. Do you already have a side hustle? Or are you looking for one? Or are you ready to start one today? Ask me in the comments about a $7 side hustle that is simple and unique and quite easy to do, I may say. Type "I'm interested" in the comments below and I'll get back to you. If you want, I can also make a video on the best beginner side hustles, a step-by-step launch plan, or how to turn a side hustle into a full-time income. Hit like if this helped you. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.